Hello everyone and welcome to Autoflowering Cannabis Seeds. In our last video we went over a DIY rosin press and we put together this Dake press, and I made an error with the assembly and I'm going to correct that right now with this video. What I showed is I had the ring washers on the wrong side. So right now I'm just going to pop open these bolts, take them off, and show you the correct way to put these on. And I did go ahead and do these with the rest of the lock washers. And if you could kindly hit that like button, that'd be great. The lock washer needs to go next to the nut, not the bolt head. So put your bolt in, put your lock nut on next, and then the nut comes on last. So here you go. You can see the correct one is the one on the right. Yep, that one right there. And that's the way it's supposed to be. So I went ahead and did that and got, just showing you retightening the bolt down. And I did all the other ones on the press. So my apologies for that mistake. We're going to be installing some low temp plates today. And we're going to start with the unboxing so you guys could see the packaging and all the other cool stuff that Low Temp sends with their plates. Now, it's very well packaged. They put in tons of packing material, which is always fun. Going to use these for barbecuing and getting the barbecue started. They sent some goodies in the bag, which was awesome. And then we have the plates and the controller unit. I'm going to go ahead and show you all of the parts before we do the install. Starting with the controller. Everything is very user friendly and easy to figure out. And you can see here, nicely packaged in some bubble wrap. Really beautiful. Everything is in perfect condition. You're going to need that Allen wrench in a little bit. And we have the heating elements. And we have some instructions in there as well. We're going to go over all this in this video. So you can just put those to the side. Next, we're going to unpackage the plates. I went with the insulated plates. I heard they are supposed to be better. I will find out when I go ahead to use them. I do not use them in this video, so if you are looking to see what that would be like, that will be in another video. That will not be in this one. So right now, this is just the unpackaging and installation of these plates. And I went with low temp because I heard that their quality is the best, and I only want to have one press that works for everything. So that's why I went with the Dake press over the Harbor Freight and with the low temp plates. You guys can let me know your experience with other plates in the comments if you have made your own DIY press. And gorgeous. These plates are gorgeous. Wow. So well machined and beautiful aluminum. You know, it's really definitely worth the money in my opinion. All right, now the first thing I have to do is lower down the bed piece there, because if you are using this press, lower your bed down to the next holes, because the plates, I got the 4x7, I think they are, it will not fit. So you need to drop that down before you go ahead with the installation. All right, it's a piece of cake to adjust. Just take out those metal little pole things. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I am going to be posting a bunch more videos. Here's the directions that came with the plates. And there's our press right there. Good old Dake press. 10-ton press. All right. Now it comes with this long threaded rod, and you need to put the wing nut on the bottom and then this like plate thingy on that. And that's going to be to go right in that hole on the bottom. There's a threaded hole on the bottom of the plates. So you're going to put that up through the bottom and thread that right into that hole. And this is going to hold the plates in place so they don't slide around on you. It's not too hard to get in. It was pretty easy. And then you just thread it in and snug it up. Nice and snug. That's what it looks like on the bottom. So we are doing good. And you want that flat kind of propeller looking thing to go across the base, exactly like that. And then we're going to just tighten up the wing nut. I did speed this up, so it's a very long nut. So it took a while. Just be patient and you'll get there. Just keep spinning it on until it tightens up. Still going. All right, and we are almost there. And that holds the plates in place beautifully. Now you're going to want to line up your plates with the press. And we'll get into that in a minute. You can see there's a nice little circle that they put on top of the plates, which makes lining everything up really easy. Right now I'm going to plug in the controller. Just it only goes in one way. This is very hard to mess this part up. Like I said before, we are going to need that Allen key from the bag to tighten up the probes. The probes are held in by two Allen screws. And first, I like to untangle everything. I'm like one of those people who loves all my wires and everything to be neatly placed and organized. I did turn the plates to the side so we could see what's going on. This is not going to how they are going to be in the end, but just for the installation part. You have to put the ground wire over that nut and then screw that into the threaded hole on the right of the plate. Just take your time, be gentle. You need to make sure that the probe and the heating element of the same wire go into the same plate. Very important to make sure that they both go into the same plate and they do not get mixed around. There we go. Just slide that all the way in. Piece of cake. Boom, drop my plate. That's the screw we're going to need to tighten up. See, plate has reappeared magically. Get your Allen key ready. This is provided with the plates, which is awesome. And you're just going to snug this up. You don't have to be a beast on this screw. Just snug it up so the probe does not slide out. And you'll see periodically I check to see if it's loose. And there we go, nice and snug. I just gave a gentle little tug to test it. I did not try to rip it out. These are fragile wires, so you do need to be careful. All right, getting everything organized again. You want that ground to go over like that and right into the plate. There we go. This is the view from the side. It is hard to do these things one-handed, so excuse the bumpy camera action. Make sure everything is clear from the plates and nothing's going to get smushed when you go to do your press. Make sure everything is organized and in the correct position. And like I said before, we're going to put in the heating element, making sure you put the correct heating element in with the ground and probe. Just need to move that out of the way. Pop that in and do the same thing. We're going to tighten down that Allen screw. Get it all nice and snugged up. The final step we're going to do is centering the plates and finish hooking up the controller. But we're like 80% done right now. Everything is went together so smoothly. Again, everything is beautifully machined and the probes fit in nice and easy. Nothing had to be, jammed in or anything. So my hat's off to Low Temp. Did a fantastic job making these plates. I went with the cage design. I hear there's different opinions on to get the caged or uncaged, but I kind of like that everything's locked in place. Now I'm just lining everything up, and then I'm going to tighten down that wing nut on the bottom. There we go. That's looking good. They do have that nice circle, so you could really line up your press right in the middle of the plates, which is awesome. I love that. It's such a smart design. And there we go. You can see that across the bottom. Holds everything nice and tight and in place. And now the last thing to do is to hook up. There's zone A and zone B. You could choose which one you want to be, which one will be, the top and bottom plate. And this is easy. Just line up those little holes with the holes on the plug and just gently put it in. It can only go in one way. So just don't force anything. If you're forcing it, if you have to force, then something is wrong. And last but not least, peeling off the plastic. Just very satisfying. Love peeling off the plastic. And this is what the setup looks like. I'm really excited to give this a try to see how it presses the rosin. And oh yeah, I did want to show the controller real quick. It has the two probes, so you can control the temperature for each plate individually. So the top plate can have a different temperature than the bottom plate, and vice versa, which is awesome. I love that that feature is built in there. And right now the default is at 200 for both plates, which is fine. I just put it on now so you could see that the plates do start to heat up, and they heat up pretty quickly. It says it takes about 10 minutes or so to get fully warmed up. Not too bad. You can see it went up to 74, and it really starts moving after a couple minutes. We're going to stop this for now. And I just wanted to show that you can control the two plates separately, which is, again, fantastic. If you want to have like a cooler plate for the bottom, you can go ahead and do that, which is awesome. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.